Day 31. My day is done. I did cardio early this morning. I did back at the gym. I read my 10 pages, drank my gallon, ate my meals, all the things. And I had a great day with my daughter as well. And today's contemplation is on authenticity. Ever since my Instagram blew up in December, my content has been very focused on foot health and fitness, the impact of feet on progress, on longevity, etc., etc. And all of that is authentic. It is me. It is who I am. It is what I do. However, I've been getting these little breadcrumbs from the universe telling me that I need to show more. I need to show up in not necessarily in a different capacity, but just in a bigger capacity. And there's this side. It's not really a side because it is just really who I am, but there is this very fiery part of me that I haven't shown much of. Now, if you scroll back far enough on my page, you will find videos where to me, it's just speaking truth. To others, people get offended. And I haven't really shown up that way, mostly because I've just kept it very professional. And I'm starting to feel like my audience doesn't actually know me. And it's not like I'm this unprofessional human being. I just like to say shit how it is. And I haven't shown up in that way, mostly because as my audience grew and grew and grew and grew at such a fast rate, it was a little scary in the sense of oh my God, how do I handle this? And what is the best way to show up? And so I kind of defaulted into strictly educational content, and that was it. And now I'm at a point where I'm with some of the emails I get and some of just some of the interactions, I can tell that if I was my fiery, rough around the edges kind of self, that some of these people would not be engaging with my stuff. I'm that person at the gym that is telling myself out loud to not be a little fucking bitch. And that's just, that's literally what I say to myself. And the longer that I'm in 75 hard, the more dominant that part of me gets. And it's a good thing, because not only do I not tolerate the excuses that I've given myself and the sob stories I've had for myself, but I also am less tolerant of that in other people. Okay, this is kind of turning into a tangent and a longer video than I intended, and I gotta go to bed. So going back to my point, authenticity. I know that in order to attract the ideal person in anything, a client, a friend, a partner, whatever it may be, you have to be your full authentic self. And I'm in a place where I am figuring out how, it's not even that I have to figure out how to do it. I just have to be okay with people coming back and hating me. And I think, surprisingly, because this is not something I ever struggled with in the past, I would just say what I thought, and if you didn't like it, well then bye. But I'm now in a place where I kind of care, and so I'm trying to figure out how to approach this and what that means for my brand, because at the end of the day, this is still my personal brand. And what has always been very important to me is that my personal brand is built off of who I really am and my values and what I believe. And I think I've held back a little bit with what I say, how I say things, and I don't think I don't think I can do that anymore. So, I mean, if it all crashes and burns, I guess you all get to fucking see it.